What's up, folks, metalheads and metalerettes? It is the leftover two musketeers. John had to bail again. He had to leave early. What amazing time it has been. It is Sunday. It is the last day. This will be your last Newsflash. And today, we're going to have what for you?
We're going to have an interview with the amazing Ann Willson and a special Meet the Crew with the Lightman from Powerwolf.
Also, we talk to Insanity Alert.
Then you're gonna see an interview with Arch Enemy, and we will give you some important information about the pre-sales for Wacken 2023.
And we're gonna see some real good pictures from New Model Army.
Thank you folks so much for tuning in. This is the
Newsflash.
It is fantastic to rock with you.
Back all the time when we were on train for free. You had the purpose in me. No right, no wrong, let's tell in a song. My name, your whisper game. And if the real thing don't do the trick, you're gonna make up something big. Gonna burn, 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 burn into the wet. Oh, barracuda.
Hiya folks, I'm sitting here with the living legend Ann Wilson. You are basically just back from your first gig in Wacken, so how was it?
Oh, it was exciting.
Yeah?
Because we heard all kinds of things about this being a metal festival, you know, and when I think of metal, I think of, you know, Rammstein,
Yeah.
you know, and we are so different from that. Like we're a rock band, you know, and so I was nervous because I didn't know how we were going to be received at this festival, but as it turned out, it worked great, you know, and I felt that the people were really into it.
So it was even better than you expected.
Way better, yeah, way better.
It's actually
It was a thrill.
So let's talk about your latest album. Yeah, the record is called Fierce Bliss. So what does the title mean to you? What's a fierce bliss for you?
We usually think of bliss as being serene. So it's a dichotomy. So bliss is usually serene and fierceness is violent, you know. So you put those two together and you have the experience we had making the record. The rock songs are really heavy and really energized, and the ballads are beautiful and emotional and heartfelt. So the combo is what that title is about.
Hi guys, I'm in front of the FOH. That means F-O-H, and F-O-H is short for front of house. This is where the magic happens, with the audio and the lighting. I'm gonna go in there and have a little interview with Mark, the LD guy from Powerwolf. How you doing?
Oh, I'm pretty good, thank you. This morning was a little bit early, we started at 6.
6?
Yeah, it's part of the rock and roll business, so yeah.
What is your job here at Wacken?
From Monday till Friday, I was joining the Bullet City crew. Today I switched into the Powerwolf crew, which I'm doing for 3 years now. So normally I do every show with them, except I'm not available. Yeah, the call from Wacken was earlier than the guys, and so I decided, okay, until Friday I'm here at the local crew, and on Saturday I will switch to Powerwolf.
How do you prepare for the performances?
At the beginning of the season, we are pre-programming our stuff, so we know which songs are gonna be played.
Can you ever freestyle? Like if you get into this mad creative flow and you feel like, hey, this song needs red light, or I just came up with something.
Yeah, just for emergency cases, for example, I got something like we call busking, so it's pretty easy. It's like buttons all over the windows, all the screens, so where I can choose some positions, some color effects, some strobing effects.
Is there anything I can touch now and I can see it happen?
Push this.
Okay. How cool do you think it is working with these huge LEDs at Wacken?
I mean, of course, it's a lot of work, to be honest, but it's really cool. And the crew here, the front of house guys, the system guys, really nice, really professional. Everything was well prepared as we arrived, so it's really cool. Yeah, it's fun.
how does it feel to be back with the Powerwolf at Wacken after 3 years of nothing?
It's a little bit overwhelming, to be honest. So between the 2 years during Corona, you felt like, okay, something is missing, but you don't know exactly what was missing. And after the first shows we did at the beginning of the year, was like, oh man, now I know what was missing.
Okay, we're rolling, sorry. Sometimes when people see me, they will be all like, insanity alert, that guy is fucking weird. So speaking of that, let's go to Chris and watch him do an interview with Insanity Alert.
It is an absolute honor and a pleasure to welcome the next band, at least 2 band members of the next band, all the way from Tyrol, the self-proclaimed Alpine Thrash Assault, Insanity Alert. How you doing, boys?
Yeah.
So good to have you in the studio, guys. How high are your energy levels right now, knowing that you've literally just played at the biggest and baddest fucking heavy metal festival in the world?
It's high, man. It's high. Just had a few Mexicana, which is like a shot, tastes like a pizza. But yeah, it's an honor. It's absolutely amazing.
I can only agree. My adrenaline level is like, yeah, it was fucking fantastic.
I also have a Instagram follower question for you guys. And this one actually comes from Alex, and he's in Austria. I think he's been backstage a few times, and there's been some stories.
What he said, it doesn't sound too good, man.
Yeah, but the question is really simple. Why do you guys use Elf for your mascot?
And this is actually, it was not planned. Like a lot of things with this band, it all happened. And a friend of mine from the Netherlands, he was sitting in a bar with me. He drew it on a what's it called?
Napkin.
A beer thing.
Oh yeah, beer coaster.
A coaster. And I said, okay, that's great. Sell it to me for 20 years. I was like, nah, not 20. It's not enough. I was like, okay, give you 40. And I bought the Elf design for 40 euros, and it was so good because Elf was eating the cat, and then it's everywhere.
That is amazing. That is the
He just
best.
grew on us.
Let's do some album talk, studio talk. When can fans expect new stuff?
New shizzle is coming next year, starting with an EP and then an album. Yeah, let's see.
Can I get a scoop? Can I give away a scoop?
Do it.
The new EP is going to be called Moshimi and Thrashity. And that should say it all. But it's going to be, I don't want to use the word epic, so I'm not.
There you go.
In the streets, Glorious will run. Yes, Glorious, yes, Glorious, yes, Glorious. Yes, Glorious, yes, Glorious, yes, Glorious. Glorious trash, but this is not a twister.
Hiya, folks. I'm sitting here with Michael and Alyssa from Arch Enemy. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. We're just hanging out at Wacken for the first time in a few years.
You're about to release your new album, Deceivers, which got delayed by 2 weeks, I think, because it was supposed to come out before Wacken, and now it gets out after Wacken.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It's a promotional stunt. I have no idea. I really don't know why.
We have something else special planned for Wacken, actually.
Something special?
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
tell us something about that? Probably
No.
not, right? Can you tell us something about the new album? Like, what does it mean to you guys?
You know, working on an album during that special time was, it just feels like it's an accomplishment in itself that we got it done. You know, we have an international lineup, people, different different parts of the world working on the album, but we actually managed to get together and make it happen and create something. And now, yeah, I don't know, I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a lot has changed since the last time we released an album, so we're excited to just get this music out there. So far we've been kind of testing the waters with many music videos and singles, and they've all been going over super well, and we already got to play them live on tour in North America, so we're excited to now bring them to Europe. So actually Wacken is going to be the first time that we play these songs on European soil.
You have a lot of power on stage. Would you say it's all about technique, or does it require a certain level of passion to pull off what you pull off?
In my head, it's, equal parts passion and enjoying the moment, equal parts executing practice technique, and also equal parts meditation, basically.
And what's your favorite Wacken memory?
2016, we filmed like a DVD and stuff like that here, a concert movie that we released. That was really cool. We had a nice stage production and stuff like that. That was a memorable one for sure.
What's up? It is now time for the advanced sales information for your tickets for 2023. Make sure to start getting your tickets at 8 p.m. sharp tonight. Within 24 hours, the first 24 hours, all tickets that get sold automatically enter a raffle, and this raffle is the real deal. You might be able to win a Harley Davidson custom bike, Wacken custom bike, worth 60,000 euros. So make sure to get your tickets early, and it's going to be mayhem again 2023, so get him now. I have a very special guest with me here today. From New Model Army, it is Justin Sullivan. How are you doing today, Justin?
Hello, good morning.
Justin, I think we can establish that New Model Army is capable of winning over every kind of crowd. Just like back when you played in 2015 and literally won over an entire crowd of metalheads. What is your secret?
We do all these different festivals, like metal fests, like Wacken being the biggest and most famous. We did Hellfest this year. But we also do folk festivals and gothic festivals and hippie festivals and punk festivals, and we sort of fit in everywhere and nowhere. We just sort of do what we do and what we love.
You've literally been stirring shit and have such socially conscious lyrics from the very beginning of your career. Yet when we take a look around at the world nowadays, a lot of things that you've been singing about are still the same now in 2022, and that is pretty sad.
It's not that I ever thought that if you write a song about it, it changes the world. It's just that it interested me to write about what was happening. That people sit on their own and they look at the TV and they throw stuff at the television and the politicians and stuff. And when they hear music has this amazing sort of uniting thing. You go to a concert by a band that's singing about stuff you care about, and you see all these other people that feel the same way about things. And that's a very kind of strengthening thing, I think.
Agreed. Well, what is your first memory that you have to Wacken?
My memory of it was that we were on the Thursday night before the festival started, and it was pouring with rain. And it was just
Mudfest.
Mud everywhere and pouring with rain. And we were in a tent that was, of course, it was full because it was the only place that was dry. So and nobody was there to see us. And it was great. I actually really like playing to audiences that aren't there necessarily to see us.
Did you even know what Wacken was before you came here in 2015? Was it did it ring a bell to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a festival that we heard of. It's been running quite a long time now. And it's, a metal festival. We're not really exactly, a metal band, whatever that means. But we thought we'd like to play it, and then eventually we played it, and now we're back.
Here we are, folks. It's Sunday. It's over. This is the last regular Newsflash. The only thing that we are going to do today is go back to the holy ground, to our last moments with John yesterday on the Portal stage. It was very, very special. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, we are the Three Musketeers. This is our final day here at the Wacken Open Air 2022.
What a fucking week it was, right?
What a week it was. Guys, would you do this again?
Duh.
Absolutely.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Hell yeah, it was my first time at Wacken, and I must say, what an experience it has been. We're now standing at the top of the Portal stage, and
it's totally epic.
Look at this. Just have a look at this. Metalheads and Metalheads united.
You know, before this, my favorite memory was to push the fucking button of the burning skull, but this right here, this is even more awesome. I mean, what a nice way to finish this, right?
There are no words to describe this. This is like the most epic moment in my life at a festival as a metalhead. I mean, yeah, just look at this. They said it before, but you know, you can't say enough. It's fucking, it's mind-blowing, it's overwhelming, it is a religious thing, and it's metal.
I'd like to say something about that. I just had an interview with Rob Halford from Judas Priest.
Oh, yeah.
And he basically said exactly that thing. You get on stage, you see the crowd, this ocean of metalheads unite, and it is an energy that I think we can feel now as well.
Absolutely.
Right?
And you folks can't see it probably, but this stage is vibrating underneath our feet. It's fucking awesome.
I'd say a big thank you to all of you who were tuning into the Newsflash on a daily basis. You guys are the greatest. You guys are the greatest.
You guys are the greatest.
No, you guys are the greatest.
We are the greatest.
You metalheads are the greatest. Make sure to be here at Wacken 2023 when it's time for more heavy metal. Yeah, baby.